You're listening to SDO Isabela Radio-Based Instruction.
Come on, Mapeh!
Yay!
Mapeh paawit, Mapeh pagguhit, Mapeh sayaw at Mapeh lusog ka. When learning continues in Mapeh Edukalidad. Hey!
When learning continues in Mapeh Edukalidad.
A vibrant afternoon, my dear grade 7 learners. How are you? I hope you are now seated in your most comfortable place while you are listening to our broadcast. Welcome to another episode of Mapeh Physical Education 7 with the topic Dual Sports. This is your radio teacher, Sir Reynold, and you are listening to Radyo Eskwela sa Isabela. As I recall, you have done great in our previous lessons. You really enjoyed listening while answering your module. Am I right? Sounds great. That is why for today, you will again listen to our broadcast as you study and answer the different learning activities on your module. In the previous lesson, you have learned to apply about FIT principle as well as monitoring your progress and skills in dual sports. Am I right? I can sense your eagerness to learn more. Are you a sports fanatic, a sports lover, a sports supporter, or a sports enthusiast? Whatever you want to call yourself, this day is going to be exciting for you. Our lesson in this episode will focus on badminton and table tennis. For those of you who do not have background yet, I will make you love and better understand badminton and table tennis. Now, get your learning activity in PE and turn it on page 24. Have you experienced playing dual sports? Have you tried cheering your team or favorite player while playing? Wow! Sounds great! It's getting more exciting. Let's get started. Dual sports develop teamwork and coordination, since both players need to win the game. These sports build muscular strength and promote tactical strategy. Now, let us know the background of badminton. Do you know that badminton is really not its first name? It was called battledore and shuttlecock, known in ancient Greece and Egypt. In this game, two players hit a feathered shuttlecock back and forth with tiny rockets. The game was played in India during the 18th century, at which time it was called Puna. Sports fanatics, are you still with me? Good. Badminton is a sport played using racket to hit a shuttlecock across a net. It is often played as a casual outdoor activity in a yard or a beach. Points are scored by striking the shuttlecock with the racket and landing it with the opposite side's half of the court. Do you know the ball used in badminton? Exactly. It is called shuttlecock. Shuttlecock is a feathered object used in formal matches and can also be a plastic projectile which flies differently from the balls used in many other sports. In particular, the feathers create much higher drag, causing the shuttlecock to decelerate more rapidly. How about the racket being used? Do you know its 5 major parts? Can you name them? Very good. We have the string area, the head, the shaft, the throat, and the handle. Let us narrow down the parts of the racket. Listen carefully. First is the string area. It is the netted part of the badminton which the player intends to hit the shuttlecock. Next is the head. It is the area that bounds the string area, which is generally oval in shape. We also have the throat. The throat is the part of the racket which supports the head and connects the head to the shaft. Another one is the shaft. The shaft is the part of the racket which links the handle to the head. And the last part is the handle. The handle is the bottommost part of the racket gripped by the player. Table tennis or ping pong is a sport event that can be played by 2 players or 4 players by hitting the ball using a table tennis racket on a table divided by a net. The objective of the game is to hit the ball over the opponent's side of the net, making sure that the ball bounces once on the side of the opponent's table. The ball must be returned back, bouncing once at the opponent's side of the table. Do you have idea where is it invented? Good! The game was invented in England in the early 20th century and was originally called ping pong, a trade name. The name was adopted in 1921 to 1922 when the old Ping Pong Association formed in 1902 was revived. Last on the list is tennis. Tennis is a racket sport that can be played individually against a single opponent or between 2 teams of 2 players each side. Player uses a tennis racket that is struck with cord to strike a hollow rubber ball covered with a felt over or around a net into the opponent's court. Historians believe that the game's ancient origin lay in the 12th century in northern France, where a ball was struck with the palm of the hand. It was not until the 16th century that racket came into use and the game began to be called tennis, from the French term tennis, which can be translated as hold or receive. Now, let's try to answer the activity on your last on page 25. Under Activity 1, let's get familiar. Write the meaning of the words associated with the 3 examples of dual sports badminton. Then describe each. I will give you 2 minutes to answer the activity, and your timer starts now.
Ito ang bagong simula, ang bagong normal, bagong umagang parating. Ito ang tamang panahon upang maghanda sa bagong hamong harapin. Hindi magbabago ang hanap ng pusong tumulong at ituloy ang ating misyon. Dahil anuman ang sitwasyon, tuloy ang edukasyon. Walang maiiwan, lahat ay aahon. Sama-sama tulong-tulong sa ating pagsulong. Anuman ang sitwasyon, tuloy ang edukasyon. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Tuloy ang edukasyon.
Pilipinas sa gitna ng pandemya, tayo ay magsama-sama kapatid. Kababayan, dapat kang makialam. Halina at tulungan ang ating paaralan. Ipagpatuloy lang natin ang ating sinimulan. At sa bawat paghapang, bakit sa pangarap mong hagdan, ipalaganap ang pag-ibig at gintong kaalaman. Kahit sarado ang pinto, huwag tayong huminto. Dahil ang edukasyon ay higit pa sa ginto. Katulong ang bawat isa at pamahalaan. Ang lahat ng ito ay malalampas ang taas yung kung haharapin ang realidad. ating isigang sulong edukalidad. Sulong edukalidad.
Bago ang hanap ng pusong tumulong at ituloy ang ating misyon. Dahil anuman ang sitwasyon, tuloy ang edukasyon. Walang maiiwan, lahat ay aahon. Sama-sama tulong-tulong sa ating pagsulong. Anuman ang sitwasyon, tuloy ang edukasyon. Dahil anuman ang sitwasyon, tuloy, tuloy. Walang maiiwan, lahat ay aahon. Sama-sama tulong-tulong sa ating pagsulong. Anuman ang sitwasyon, tuloy ang edukasyon. Tuloy, tuloy, tuloy. Tuloy ang edukasyon.
Oops, time is up. Let us check your answers. Alright, for item number 1, here is the answer. The game of two players hit a feathered shuttlecock back and forth with tiny rockets. Did you get it? For item number 2, a sport event that can be played by 2 or 4 players by hitting the ball using a table tennis racket on a table divided by a net. For item number 3, a racket sport that can be played individually against a single opponent or between 2 teams of 2 players each side. What about number 4? The first name of the game badminton, and it was played in India during the 18th century. Number 5, your answer is very good. In the game tennis, it is a French term which can be translated as hold or receive. And for the last item, it is the other name for the game table tennis. Did you get it all right? Very good. It is a vivid manifestation that you really understood our topic for today. Alright, I think you are ready for your quiz. I am pretty sure that you can easily ace this. Now, get 1 sheet of paper and identify what is being described or asked in each item. I will read each item only once. Am I making myself clear? Are you ready? Okay, for the item number 1. It is the netted part of the badminton which the player intends to hit the shuttlecock. Number 2. In the game badminton, this is the part of the racket which supports the head and connects the head to the shot. Number 3. What is the ball term used in badminton? For number 4, it is the bottommost part of the racket gripped by the player. For item number 5, the game was played in India during the 18th century, at which time it was called Puna. Number 6. In this game, each player uses a tennis racket that is strung with cord to strike a hollow rubber ball covered with felt over or around a net and into the opponent's court. What dual sport is this? For item number 7, tennis from the French term blanc. Number 8, this game was invented in England in the early 20th century. For item number 9, it is the old name of table tennis. And for the last item, the roots of this sport can be traced to ancient Greece, China, and India, and it is closely related to the old children's game battledore and shuttlecock.
Mare, narinig mo na ba ang tungkol sa online distance learning ng DepEd? Ano ba ito? Ay oo, Mare. Ang online distance learning ay isang pamamaraan kung saan maihahatid ng mga guro ang kaalaman para sa mga anak natin sa tulong ng teknolohiya gaya ng internet, laptop, computer, at cellphone. Ganun ba, Mare? Oo, Mare. Hindi magkakasama at magkakaharap ang mga estudyante at mga guro. Maaaring matuto ang mga bata sa pamamagitan ng online na pagkatuto. Isang mensahe mula sa kagawaran ng edukasyon at ng himpilang ito.
Alright, let us check your answers. For item number 1, the answer is string area. Number 2, the throat. Number 3, shuttlecock. Number 4, the handle. Number 5, badminton. Number 6, tennis. Number 7, tennis. T-E-N-E-Z. Number 8, table tennis. Number 9, ping pong. Number 10, badminton. Did you get it all right? Great job, 7 learners. You all did great today. I had a great time teaching you all today. I hope you enjoyed learning. For your assignment, continue answering the activity on your learning activity sheets on page 26. Thank you for listening and actively participating. On behalf of the whole production team of JHS RBI SDO Isabela, I am Sir Reynald, your teacher on radio, signing off. Goodbye, everyone!
Patuloy ang edukasyon para sa ating henerasyon.
Sa daan ng pagkatuto ay walang may iwan.
Kaya halina sa Radyo Eskwela!